coming up on the Daily-O. Millions of Americans could see reduced SNAP benefits this month. We have the latest for how much will be allotted.
And a shooting in OKC leaves a teen dead. We have more on the investigation. All this and more is coming up. The Daily-O starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the Monday edition of the Daily-O. I'm Emmy Sangvlai.
And I'm Raymond Coleman. We're glad you're with us. The Trump administration says it will use contingency funds to partially pay SNAP benefits this month after a federal judge ordered action late last week. The administration announced it will tap into $4.65 billion in contingency funds, enough to cover about half of each eligible household's benefits for November. Officials say it would need another $4 billion in government funds to make full payments. The White House has considered using child nutrition program funds, but says doing so would jeopardize schools' meals across the country. More than 40 million Americans rely on SNAP to buy groceries, and many didn't receive their full benefits this weekend because of the ongoing government shutdown. Food banks nationwide have reported record lines as states struggle to fill in the gap.
If you're a college student stressed out about where your next meal is coming from, OSU is reminding you they have resources to help. Pete's Pantry, located in the Student Union basement, is open 4 days a week. Pete's Eats is a way to request information on free food opportunities anonymously. And the Our Daily Bread Mobile Market sets up like a farmer's market outside of the Family Resource Center once a month. For more information on basic needs resources, visit campuslife.okstate.edu.
Oklahoma City Police have opened an investigation following a fatal shooting near downtown Halloween night. Officers responded to an area near Northwest 5th and Classen at around 7:30 in the evening. When they got there, they discovered a teenager, 15-year-old Diego Esparza Avila, being tended to by paramedics. He died shortly after. No arrests have been made, and the investigation is ongoing.
With the holidays quickly approaching, scammers are attacking some of Oklahoma's most vulnerable even harder. Fraud experts say senior citizens are the most susceptible to financial fraud scams. And with the help of artificial intelligence, scammers' tactics are becoming more convincing than ever before. Oklahoma has the third fastest growing rate of senior fraud complaints, with seniors losing more than $50 million in 2024. Officials say the most common type of scam is people pretending to be one of your loved ones in distress. They say it is important to be aware of scams and not give out any personal information over the phone.
As the government shutdown stretches on, Will Rogers International Airport tenants and employees are pitching in to help unpaid federal workers. Through an airport employee list, they have been communicating with airport employees to help meet their basic needs. The email goes out every 2 weeks asking for donations for items like gas cards and gift cards through many grocery stores. They have also been collecting household items, cleaning, and even pet supplies. Because of federal government stipulations, they are unable to accept Visa gift cards. So far, employees have continued showing up for work, but with the holidays coming up, it's a stressful time for many of these workers and their families. Officials for the airport are reminding travelers to show patience and kindness as they travel.
It's that time again to check in to see how we can have fun this week. Aaron Stinson is here with our week preview. Aaron?
Thanks, Emmy. Well, it's a mix of the old and the new this week in Oklahoma. Let's see what's going down. Starting on Thursday, country artist Clint Black is at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa Thursday at 8. Friday, Keith Sweat, one of the godfathers of R&B, is live at Windstar at 8. And later in the night, Dominican rapper El Alfa is live at Imperio Event Center in Tulsa at 10. Well, that's all I got for this week. Back to you guys.
It's been a sunny day here in Stillwater, but there's still a chill in the air. Let's check in with Tyler Tripodi, who has the Weather Center in our evening forecast. Tyler.
Yeah, Raymond, I mean, for one of the first days of November, it was absolutely beautiful out there today. Current conditions, 76 degrees. Real feel sitting around 76 as well. Kind of a slight breeze coming up from the southeast there. But all in all, absolutely gorgeous day out there. If we take a look off the west side of campus, we can see that sun is just setting over the horizon. And like we said, not many clouds, sunshine all day, warm, but not too cool and not too hot. I mean, we are shooting that perfect temperature zone right now. We'll get back into that in a little bit, but for right now, I'll send it back to the desk to you guys.
Sounds great, Tyler. When we return, 2 Nickelodeon stars are headed to Stillwater. Find out who will be taking the stage at OSU this month.
And a new initiative is putting mental health front and center. How the Cowboys Care program is helping students support one another. The Daily Yell returns right after this.
Hi, welcome to Sugar Llamas.
Well, I'm the owner of Sugar Llamas here in Stillwater. My name is Chad O'Rourke. We want to create a customer-centric culture and create an experience for our customers when they come in. Our ice cream in particular, you can get it other places, but I'm only aware of like one other place besides the Sugar Llama in the state of Oklahoma that you can get it. We actually ship it in from up north, but when it comes to our coffee, you cannot get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere else in the world. You might find a blend similar to it, but you're not going to get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere but a Sugar Llama. It is proprietary to us. We really actually want to get more involved within our community. It's not just about making money, but it's about serving our community and becoming a part of the community here.
Ace in the Bowl salsa started many, many years ago. I was trying to find a recipe to take to a family gathering, and so I started messing around with different recipes, and I took a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I came up with a salsa that is truly unique. Ace in the Bowl salsa is an olive oil based salsa with tomatoes, green chilies, green onions, and black olives. There's no sugar added, it's gluten free, low calorie, low carb, low fat, low sodium. So it's a very, very, very good alternative to any snack you may want. As of right now, I'm just looking to be in Oklahoma and having a successful business within the state. If my grandkids could ever take it over when they're old enough, that would be my dream.
OSU Speakers Board is kicking off their yearly events with a bang, as its fall 2025 speakers will be Nickelodeon stars Josh Peck and Jerry Trainer. The Speakers Board has one event every semester where they invite celebrities to come and speak to the entire university. The organization started the 2025 year off strong with an appearance from Duck Dynasty star Willie Robertson in April. Peck and Trainer are best known from their roles in the show Drake and Josh, which they were in together. The event is free for all students, faculty, and staff, and will take place on November 12th at the Wes Watkins Center.
The Cowboy Care Initiative welcomes the first cohort of ambassadors. First cowgirl Angela Hess, the wife of OSU President Jim Hess, recently started the Cowboy Care Initiative, and it's already welcoming nearly 100 students, faculty, and staff into this first cohort. The ambassador program was designed to help students who are struggling with their mental health. The newly initiated members will wear an orange bandana and advise anyone who is struggling to contact them.
Well, it's looking like it's gonna stay clear tonight, but what can we expect over the next few days? Let's check back in with Tyler to see what we can look for. Tyler?
It certainly is going to be clear overnight, and that trend will continue into tomorrow. We are going to see a couple of clouds kind of come through the panhandle, and they'll move down kind of southeast across the state with that wind. However, if we look into the next day, we can see that those clouds really aren't going to form into very much, just a little bit of coverage from that sun. Otherwise, it's going to be beautiful out, and continuing on into the next day, that trend will continue. I mean, we've got a couple of days of just really great weather this week, and we'll get into that a little bit more in that 7-day. But what I want you to look out for the next couple of days, like we said, is that sunshine, warm temperatures, and beautiful weather. For the beginning of November, it really is great out there. We're going to be seeing highs in the 70s, sunshine, partial clouds coming in later in the week, obviously a couple of sparse clouds for the next couple of days, but really just a great couple of days to kickstart our November. For right now, though, I'm going to send it back to you guys at the desk.
All right, Tyler. When we return, the government shutdown drags into its 6th week. We'll tell you why the stalemate in Washington is leaving millions of Americans struggling to get by.
And the White House is considering a new military mission. The Daily O returns right after this.
We would design something, it was set on the counter, and people was either, if enough of them said, you know, this isn't it, it never made to the line. Dad was excited that they're all original. They were all designed on Mom's kitchen table, and it gets in your blood after a while.
We're very happy that Pamela and Michael have taken over the business and kept the family going.
We took the business over in 2017. When we found that it was available, we wanted to keep the legacy of family alive, but it was also incredible products that deserved to be a part of Made in Oklahoma's story. We were a part of Made in Oklahoma years ago, and so it kind of grew as Made in Oklahoma grew.
Oklahoma is ingrained into everything that we did. We've been here most of our life. That's what we entailed our whole business on, was the Oklahoma homegrown feeling.
Deep Fork Foods started in 2014. We started off with our nut products, and now we produce everything from jarred products to cookie mixes and pancake mixes and dried products for people, as well as our spice blends. Now we produce over 168 different products for ourselves and about 20 to 30 other companies in Oklahoma.
I'm Cindy Stewart. I'm one of the owners of Deep Fork Foods. We've gone from just making our own stuff and doing just small things to being able to co-pack and work with other companies and individuals within Oklahoma and across the United States as well.
I'm just really thankful for the journey that we've had so far and really look forward to the future where we're taking Deep Fork Foods and being able to provide more value for Oklahoma and its economy, as well as all the people within the state.
I love the opportunities that being in a food business provides. I absolutely love sharing food and good stories with people, so this just gives us another connection. And I can't wait to see where this path takes us with it.
As the government shutdown hits week 6, it's become set to be the longest shutdown ever, with no end in sight. The Senate is reconvening this afternoon, but it is not scheduled to vote on a House-passed measure to fund the government. This comes as millions of Americans are feeling the effects as many turn to food banks to get by. Friday, the president hosted a Great Gatsby party with the theme, "A Little Party Never Killed Nobody." The party has been met with swift criticism as many point to the themes of classism and moral decay present in the story. All of this comes as Trump has spent the last few weeks saying Democrats are preventing the government from reopening, going so far to call the Senate Republicans to use the nuclear option to get rid of the filibuster. That proposal, however, was swiftly rejected by Republican leaders.
The Trump administration has started planning a mission to send American troops and intelligence officers into Mexico to go after drug cartels. This would open a new front in President Trump's military campaign against drug cartels. So far, the administration has been focused on Venezuela. If given the final green light, the administration plans to maintain secrecy around the mission and not publicize actions associated with it. Troops in Mexico would mainly use drone strikes to hit drug labs and cartel members and leaders. Officials say that unlike Venezuela, this mission is not designed to undermine the country's government.
President Trump is now saying ICE raids haven't gone far enough. In a recent interview, the president says that he is committed to continuing immigration enforcement raids across the country. He says that his mass deportation agenda has been held back by judges put in by former Presidents Joe Biden and Barack Obama. His remarks come even as ICE agents have been photographed and taped using violent methods to detain immigrants across the country. Trump says he is okay with these methods, saying, quote, you have to get the people out, claiming many are murderers. He added he is willing to welcome undocumented immigrants back to the U.S. as long as they come legally.
2 men in Michigan are facing federal terrorism charges, accused of planning an attack over Halloween weekend. The FBI says Mohamed Ali and Majid Mahmoud stockpiled guns, tactical gear, and more than 1,600 rounds of ammunition, allegedly as part of a plan to carry out an ISIS-inspired attack. Investigators believe the suspects and a juvenile co-conspirator were planning to strike a club or other crowded venue, possibly taking inspiration from the 2015 Paris terror attacks. Federal agents recovered multiple items during raids on their homes and a storage unit. Both men are expected to appear in federal court, each facing charges of conspiring to provide firearms and ammunition for a terrorist attack.
Cowboy football started out fast, but could they keep going for the victory? Landon Pats has what went down in Kansas right after this.
My name's Dennis Abernathy. Lived here since 1968, and I consider myself one of Stillwater's oldest original family jewelers. Here at Dennis the Jeweler, we're more about personal service. My father always told me that anybody can sell the jewelry, and what we're doing is completely different, learning to do the repair work. That is one thing that will keep your business alive, because anybody can sell it, but not anybody can fix it. To me, jewelry is very, very personal. Every piece of jewelry has its own story, and I get to hear hundreds of stories from my clients, which I love to hear. There's always a story with it. I mean, you buy a piece of jewelry for a show of appreciation, a sign of love. There are a lot of different aspects for jewelry when you purchase it.
My wife lived east of here, about 35, 40 miles, something like that, over at Lamont. I was dating her from over at Alba when we were going to college. I knew about the well then. It was a great well. It was great water. I'd stop there, stick my head under it, wake up, drive on home, that kind of thing. And people talked about bottling this water. And so that's why I started thinking about doing that. And so in 2003, the property come up for sale. And so we started working on that, had the opportunity to buy it. The hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. This company means a lot to me because I guess we started it from scratch. And to be able to have it where it's at today, I don't see this as the end at all. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.
Welcome back to the Daily-O and welcome into the Sports Corner. I'm Landon Patz. Thanks for joining in. Cowboy football is taking steps in the right direction, but still they have a lot of walking to do. The Cowboys were in Lawrence over the weekend, where they fell to the Kansas Jayhawks 38-21. Zane Flores was back on the field after injuries sidelined him for 3 weeks, scoring early with a 12-yard touchdown pass to Shamar Rigby to take the lead. The Pokes were able to keep the scoreboard close up until the second half, where Kansas would score back-to-back touchdowns out of the break, extending their lead. The Cowboys would find the end zone 2 more times in the second half, but missed a pair of field goals, not able to catch up for the Jayhawks. The Cowboys are on bye this week and are back in action at home next week after K-State. Women's basketball season tips off tonight against New Orleans. Our very own Kendall May Stark is over at GIA with some more insight on opening night. Kendall?
Yeah, Pat, standing outside of GIA here. Tip-off is in an hour for the Cowgirls when they play the New Orleans Privateers. Now, last Tuesday, OSU dominated against Oklahoma Christian in their exhibition game with a 104-51 win. Jaden Wooten scored 19 points that game and was one of 6 Cowgirls to score in the double digits. Now you can hear the band warming up, fans lining up, so I think I'm going to go join the line. Back to you, Landon.
Moving from the hardwood over to the ice, Cowboy hockey dominated over the weekend. The Cowboys have been making lots of noise this season with a record of 9-1. Over the weekend, the Cowboys took on Creighton, where they took the series 2-0. On Saturday, the Pokes shut out the Blue Jays 25-0. Unheard of in hockey and outscoring Cowboy football. Game 2 was yesterday. Cowboys would beat Creighton 20-7, with as many of their scratch players were on the ice. For those of you keeping count at home, that's 45 goals over the weekend. The Cowboys are back in action this weekend to take on Missouri. One former Cowboy had his dreams come true this weekend on the diamond on Saturday. Justin Wrobleski helped lead the LA Dodgers to the win in the World Series, going to Game 7 with the series tied 3-3. Wrobleski had the ball on the pitching mound, having 4 appearances and 5 shutout innings. He is the 9th Cowboy baseball alumnus to win the World Series title. Along with Wrobleski, Enid's own Jordan Baker was behind the dish calling balls and strikes for the historic game. The Dodgers beat the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 after trailing majority of the game. The winner-take-all matchup went into 11 innings, where the Dodgers would pull ahead with a Will Smith home run and a Yoshinobu Yamamoto pitching masterclass, clinching the win after pitching in Game 5 as well. Well, that's a look today from the Sports Corner, but don't go anywhere. A new species has been discovered from the Ice Age. Emmy and Rayma have it right after this.
I'm Travis Taylor. I'm the general manager for the Hotel Indigo Tulsa Downtown. I have a real good understanding of the food scene in Tulsa, and I've loved to see the way it's evolved over the years, and I'm glad to be part of it.
My name's Kevin Kyle. I'm the executive chef. I started here, the idea was to do something local. Everything that we try to do has Oklahoma products.
Tulsa is a big oil boom when we were the oil capital in the early 1900s. How Route 66 put Tulsa on the map. And the menu around that was, well, what would an oil worker take out in their lunchbox? That's how Prospect kind of came from.
We never get crazy busy, so we can do a lot of different things with food. And we can do things like wine dinners and have local dinners. We have a private dining room that people can come.
I think being at the heart of the old Route 66 has kind of weighed into us getting a lot of different things brought in from different areas of the United States. When I taste something on our menu for the first time, the first thing I go is, that's Tulsa.
My name's Kayla. I've been here since the beginning, so 4 years. Scratch is more focused on farm and mostly made in Oklahoma products, keeping it local. Sustainability is our biggest thing. That's one of the reasons why this place opened.
I've been the chef here at Scratch for 2.5 years. Started here as a line cook. Our food and drinks are a bit separate entities almost inside the restaurant. So the food is now up to 85% of the products we bring in are raised or grown locally. It's all based off of things that I grew up eating in southern Oklahoma, things my grandparents ate.
Fresh food, clean food, organic food, sustainability, that's all of our thing. From front of house to back of house, we're able to maintain both with freshness. But made in Oklahoma means we get it straight from the farms that are 20, 30 minutes another little county away. We get it straight from them.
Between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has reached a final judgment. Abby Walson has that and more in your A-List update. Abby?
Yeah, guys, this $400 million defamation lawsuit has been going on since last December. Lively originally filed the suit against Baldoni for sexual harassment and has since filed multiple lawsuits between Lively, Baldoni, and the New York Times. Baldoni's defamation case against Lively has been formally closed by Judge Louis J. Lehman after Baldoni missed the deadline to file an amended complaint. However, the drama is not over. Lively's original suit is still ongoing and is set to go to trial in March of 2026. That's all I have for your A-List update. Back to you guys at the desk.
A new discovery is giving scientists a closer look at what life looked like in the Arctic 23 million years ago. Researchers have identified a new species of polar rhino, a massive furry relative of today's rhinoceroses that once roamed the Canadian Arctic. The fossils, found on Ellesmere Island, belong to an extinct group known as running rhinos. Unlike modern rhinos, these creatures had long legs and were built for speed, adapting for a colder, forested climate that existed in the region at the time. Scientists say the find helps fill in a major gap in our understanding of how large mammals moved between Asia and North America before the Ice Age.
Whether you stack it high or like it toasted, it's time to celebrate one of America's favorite meals. It's National Sandwich Day. While the beloved lunch item is believed to be named after John Montague, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, the exact circumstances of its invention are debatable. No matter who invented it, today is the day to celebrate everything you can find at a deli. In the United States alone, we have some pretty delicious inventions. The cheesesteak and grilled cheese are American classics, and you can't forget the muffaletta or the French dip. So be sure to go out for a sandwich with a friend and post your favorite using the hashtag National Sandwich Day. Now, personally, my favorite is the Italian from Firehouse, but how about you, Emmy?
It's a little bit debated, but I like a patty melt. Some say it's a burger. I think it's between not buns.
Okay, Emmy. What about you, Tyler?
I just think patty melt's the wrong answer for starters. Also, stack it high or toast it. I was a little confused. I didn't know we were going sandwiches for a second. I'm glad we got there, though. Me personally, I'm a chicken parm grinder guy. I love a good chicken parm sandwich. It's delicious. But you know what else I love? The weather. Why don't we talk about that for a little bit? So, kind of starting us off, as you can see, we're looking at sunshine all this week. We are going to have some great temperatures all throughout the week. Highs in the 70s. Our high of the week is going to be Thursday at 79 degrees. Those lows still pretty mild and moderate for this time of year, only going down to about the low 40s until Saturday. Sunday overnight, we will get into the 30s. We may even see a below freezing temperature at 31 degrees, but that sunshine is going to stick around into next week. We may see a few clouds here or there, but for the most part, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous this week. So enjoy it as winter is just around the corner. Back to you guys.
All right, Tyler. That's a look at today's headlines. Thank you for joining us.
Make sure to check out the Daily-O tomorrow and the rest of the week for the latest happening here in Stillwater and across the state. For the Daily-O, I'm Rayma Coleman.
And I'm Emmy Sangvilai. Have a great night, everyone.
Got a computer issue? Meet AB Computers, Stillwater's trusted experts in computer repairs. We understand how important your devices are to you. That's why we offer fast turnaround times, so you're never disconnected for long.
Hello, my name is Roger Smith. I'm the owner of AB Computers here in Stillwater. I offer excellent services for repairs, upgrades, custom build of systems. I do Mac and PC repair. I've got best prices on pretty much everything you can look for.
We service all types of computers, from PCs and gaming rigs to tablets and everything in between. Whatever your tech needs, AB Computers is your one-stop solution. Whether it's a locked screen, a sluggish system, or any other tech trouble, AB Computers has you covered. Visit us at 211 North Perkins Road, Suite number 10, right next to Walmart. Our new location offers easy access and plenty of parking, making it more convenient than ever to get the expert help you need.
Thank you for coming to Stay and Play Pet Resort. This is where we can board your pet at any time for your convenience and make them feel at home. We have 5 different kennels for your pet. We have luxury suites that come with TV, camera, fireplace. The webcam is at your free. We have Kitty City where you can board your cat for multiple different prices. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a free chauffeur service. If you go to Baker Animal Clinic, you can drop your pet off anywhere between 7:30 a.m. and no later than 8 a.m. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a game day sports package. For $37, you can drop your dog off during the game day as early as 7:30 in the morning. Policy states you do not have to pick up your pet up until 1 hour after the game. At Stay and Play Pet Resort, we thrive to treat your best and give them the best at-home feeling.
Pecans are staple to Oklahoma. In fact, many of our native pecans come from trees that are older than Oklahoma statehood.
My father's the one that got us started into the pecan picking. I was probably 10 or 12 years old, and we started off with one little mechanical picker that you pulled behind a four-wheeler. Then we'd go home at night and we'd clean them on a TV tray. I guess watching my dad work hard when we were young, and people started trusting him and getting more and more groves, we just kept growing.
Being a relatively new and fresh company, we get to sit in the same room with people who have been a part of the Oklahoma economy for decades.
It's opened a lot of doors. It's gave us quite a bit of exposure, and I think people, will take a small company like us a little more serious. We're just going to continue growing as long as our community lets us and our customers keep on buying, and we'll see where it takes us.
Well, I'm the owner of Sugar Llamas here in Stillwater. My name is Chad O'Rourke. We want to create a customer-centric culture and create an experience for our customers when they come in. Our ice cream in particular, you can get it other places, but I'm only aware of like one other place besides the Sugar Llama in the state of Oklahoma that you can get it. We actually ship it in from up north, but when it comes to our coffee, you cannot get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere else in the world. You might find a blend similar to it, but you're not going to get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere but a Sugar Llama. It is proprietary to us. We really actually want to get more involved within our community. It's not just about making money, but it's about serving our community and becoming a part of the community here.
hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.